you to hold me tight. I got you to kiss goodnight. I got you. No, love, I don't want to miss you. When are you coming home?
What are you doing there?
Eh? What? Just checking for greenfly.
The plastic. Dad, singing to those roses isn't going to bring me mum back.
If you bought her a bunch now and then, she might not have got it in first place.
I promised I'd plant some roses in her garden. Her own little hideaway. She used to come here for a think.
Yeah, as soon as she started thinking, she upped and left.
So I never should have bothered, you mean? Eh? Trying to make things nice for her.
Dad, pick her one of those roses and send it to her. Remind her of what she's missing.
Hey, that's not a bad idea, that. Eh? Like a romantic gesture.
That's right, Dad.
Hey, but there's no better than the personal touch, is there?
What do you mean?
Well, why send it when I could check it myself? Hey, deliver it in person.
You mean go to Ireland?
Why not? I can't sit around here forever, hoping to hear her coming up the path. A siren voice ringing out. Zach, love, I'm home. No, I've got to show her that there's no lengths I won't go to win her back.
Hey, Mum, any more toast left?
Yep.
Cheers.
Right, I'm off to Jack's, see how them lambs are doing. I'll get some lunch at the pub. There was a fiver in here yesterday. Come on, who's borrowed it?
Well, it weren't me.
Don't look at me either.
I try not to. It must be one of you.
Well, me, Ned. I threw it at Viv Windsor last night, along with the rest of the flaming money we owed her.
Good. Caught you alone.
Chris will be here in a minute.
You're still speaking to me, then?
Why shouldn't I be?
Because the moment that Emma told you about the blessing, you went into one of your impenetrable sulks.
When you were a little girl, Zoe, I used to imagine escorting you down the aisle on your wedding day. I never thought I'd be giving you away to a petite blonde. Who's almost as pretty as you are.
It's what we both want.
Are you certain that this kind of thing's allowed in church?
It's positively welcomed in some of them.
You know there'll be a fuss in the village, don't you?
We are not living our lives to keep the neighbours happy.
Look, Zoe, isn't it enough that you're living together? Why go through all the trouble of a formal service?
Dad! I know that marriages are not top of your list of good ideas at the moment. But Emma and I just feel it's the right thing for us now. We're going to do it. But I came to see you because it's your blessing that means the most to me. Dad?
Of course you have it, if that's what you want.
I'm not having Viv Windsor make out Roy look stupid in front of his mates.
Why not? He's used to it.
It's the shame of it. I mean, you trust someone, you tell them everything, and then she turns around and does this to me over a few flaming pounds.
Right, cheers.
Stay where you are.
Mum, I'm going to be late for work.
Linda!
Have a nice day.
Listen, the pair of you, from now on, you're not to set foot inside that post office. The Windsors aren't going to get another penny from this family.
You should have let me go over for a quiet word.
I know your quiet words. You end up talking about hairdos, the price of fish, Uncle Tom Cobley and all. The real issues don't get a look in.
We didn't move up here to fleece the locals, then retire to Benidorm.
Of course we didn't. We're going to Mallorca.
We came here to be part of a community, a place where people help each other out.
Look, there's no room for sentiment when it comes to paying the mortgage.
A few quid ain't going to make any difference, Vic.
That's how small businesses go under. People not paying the money they owe.
But the Glovers can hardly keep their head above water as it is, trying to make that farm work.
You've got to separate friendship from finance. It's a jungle out there.
Oh. Champagne for breakfast. You are going to get me into bad habits.
There can't be many better ones. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to more successful evenings.
You started early, or have you been at it all night? Morning, Betty.
You'll join us in our celebrations.
Bit early for me, thank you.
There's no such thing, Betty. It's only ever too late.
Oh, well, I suppose a little sip won't hurt.
So, did you enjoy my food?
I dare say it's all very nice, but, well, it's not what we used to at home.
I bet you're a dab hand in the kitchen, Betty. Maybe we'll try one of your recipes next time.
I make a very tasty toad in the hole, even though I do say so myself I shouldn't.
Good morning. Commiserating over the costs of your little gourmet experiment, eh?
Not at all. We were just celebrating its success.
So you've managed to shift some of my furniture then, eh?
No, they were too busy with the food to notice what they were sitting on.
Only a qualified success then, eh?
There'll be other nights. You'll drink to that, I'm sure.
It's from Frank's 8.
All right. When did you start work?
I don't. We regret to inform you, blah, 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 due to a high standard of applications. Betty Watson couldn't even boil an egg.
Perhaps she didn't get the job either.
She must have. There are only us two applied. I'd like to see her do the hoovering with her legs in plaster.
Mand, I reckon you're too good for that sort of work. I mean, we'd be lost here without you to look after us.
Cheers.
Right. That's me fixed. Anything from Nellie?
Not today, Uncle Zach.
My mind made up, then.
You're not serious about going to Ireland, are you? Dad, what if she's on the way back? Your ships could pass in the night.
Don't. You'll set him off singing again.
I've got to go, love. It's not right here without her.
I'll wait you at the bus stop, eh?
Hey, come on, love. Wave your old dad off.
No, I've got to be somewhere, Dad. What about Sam and Butch? At least wait and say goodbye.
No, it's better this way. I'm not good at all.
What will I tell them?
Tell them I've gone to fetch them home.
Do you know we made more last night than we normally do in a week?
It's a good place, this. We could make a killing. I'll just get the rest of my things.
I'll let you have that recipe for toad in the hole.
You do that.
I think you've got a fan there.
You've got one too.
Have I?
Listen, last night was a success in every way. If we started up on a regular basis, who knows where we could end up? I'd like to take you out to say thank you.
All right. When?
Tomorrow night, I know this fabulous Japanese place. They cook the food at your table.
You're not saying we should try that here.
With your staff, it'd be the quickest way to get rid of Pollard's furniture. Tomorrow night, then.
I look forward to it.
Listen to that, will you?
What?
Exactly. Not a sound. Wonderful, isn't it?
Marvellous.
Better make the most of it before the next van load of hooligans arrive and shatter to piece. When did they get here?
This evening. It's a city mission study group, guaranteed model behaviour.
We've only just got rid of the last lot of vandals. Couldn't we at least have had some breathing space?
Jack, we need to get established before the summer. The more people passing through spreading the word, the better.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
It's a church outing. You'll hardly know they're here.
She's what? Apparently it's not uncommon these days. She and Emma are getting married.
Well, that's ridiculous.
She's happier now than she's ever been. And if that's down to Emma, then I say good luck to them.
Dad, how can you be so sure that she's not just after the Tate bankroll?
Emma?
Well, she wouldn't be the first gold digger to con her way into this family's affections.
Don't be ridiculous. She adores Zoe.
If Kim hasn't taught you to be wary of greedy, manipulative women, then it seems your marriage was a complete waste of time.
Lads will be upset when they get home and find you gone.
Rubbish. They'll be scrapping over my chair and trying to find my secret stash of magazines.
What magazines?
The ones with the big cars and that, you know. Anyway, listen. See, now this'll tide you over, eh? All right. Now, get some up for the home, eh? Flowers and that for Nellie's homecoming. And give the lads a nice meal tonight, you know, spoil them a bit.
Don't worry, Uncle Zach. Look after them.
I know you will, love. Hey, they're in strong hands.
Oh.
What's Zach Dingle doing with that suitcase?
He's probably taking Nellie's dismembered body up to Moors.
Oh, Biff!
Look, just concentrate on the road, will you? We shouldn't even be here.
Well, fed up of going up and down muddy tracks. I'll have to experience proper roads if I'm going to pass my test.
No tax, no insurance. If we get caught, you'll be banned for life.
Yeah, but we won't, will we?
Look, just slow down, will you? Try third. Third.
That flaming Viv Windsor.
Where?
I can't get her off my mind.
Why?
She and Mum had a row over our credit. I've never seen her so upset.
Look, will you slow down?
They're supposed to be mates, but all of a sudden Viv turns around and smacks her in the face like that.
Will you just concentrate and keep your mind on the road? Now into first. Check your mirror. We'll move away, slowly.
Needs telling us that woman.
Yeah, well, if we see her, you can run her over.
Oh, can I? Oh, dear. Mr. and Mrs. Terry Woods tripped the light fantastic.
Oh, well, I told the reporter we weren't married.
The couple looked dazzling as they shimmied their way through to the North Yorkshire Modern Dance Finals.
Well, I said Viv was a happily married woman.
Well, married, anyway.
Listen, mate, better they think you're married than...
What do you mean?
Well, getting all glammed up and waltzing about in pink chiffons, hardly the most manly of activities, is it?
Vic, just what exactly are you implying?
All right, Linda?
No, I'm not. And neither is my mum, thanks to you. I want a word. In private.
It's a genuine mistake.
I hope this isn't going to take long. I've got a shop to run.
I didn't come here for a row. I just came to say that what you've done to my mum is way out of order.
Look, I've had every sympathy for your family, but we're lucky to break even at the end of the month, and it only takes a couple of unpaid tabs, and we're struggling for new stock.
She was supposed to be a mate. It's not the money that's upset her. It's the fact that she's been betrayed.
What is it with you lot? Just because me and your mum were friends, you expect to come here and shop for nothing?
Yeah, well, the way you're carrying on, it seems like you want us to go under.
And if your mum had kept running up her tab, it would have been us that had gone under.
Yeah, well, maybe then we get some decent folk in to run the shop. Ones who didn't stab their mates in the back. We won't be shopping here again.
Too flaming right you won't. You're barred, Linda Glover. You and the rest of that family are yours. I never want to see you in here again.
Where's my dad? Dad! Grub's up! Dad!
He can't hear you.
Why not?
He's nipped out for a bit.
Where to?
Island.
You what?
He's left us some money, though. We can eat like kings for a fortnight.
A fortnight?
Well, however long it takes to get your mum back.
I don't believe it.
Oh, I think it's dead romantic, me. He'll stop at nothing to track her down. Then he'll hoist her over his manly shoulders and carry her home across the stormy sea.
Aye, kicking and screaming all the way.
What do you mean?
Look, she'd be back by now if she were coming home, wouldn't she? She don't even like Grandad. She only went as an excuse to get away from us.
That's rubbish, that is. She loves us and she'll be back as soon as me granddad's better, all right?
Yeah, of course she will, Sam. Any time now, won't she, Butch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would only having a laugh, hour, Sam.
Look, Sam, eat this. Hicks won't have it.
She wanted to get away from us. Now my dad's gone too. They're not coming back, are they? Neither of them.
This is Radio Walk 107.1, playing the hits and headlines.
Right, I better get back to work.
Why?
Well, the boss can be a bit of a tyrant.
Can she now? But you wouldn't change her for the world.
Oh, I don't know about that.
This is the sitting room. Used for entertaining and lounging about. For those who've got nothing better to do.
Right, I'll see you later.
Stay where you are. Won't be driven out of my own front room.
Who chose the wallpaper?
Ah, yes, I'm afraid I made the mistake of leaving the decor to my wife.
Would it done like this for the day?
I don't remember seeing the Dingles place in Homes and Gardens.
Living proof that money don't buy you taste.
Frank, you're not letting her around the place, are you?
You will be responsible for the upkeep, and you will have my full authority over the running of the entire house.
Might as well leave the front door on.
She won't last the week.
Don't worry. I'll soon get this place looking decent.
She'll need to be searched before she leaves.
Good idea. Perhaps your David'd like to do it.
Well, Tina, I think this is all going to work out splendidly.
Viv, you sure you're in the mood for this?
Yeah? Doing the steps all right, aren't I?
Aye, your feet are all right, but your head's away with the fairies.
Is it?
Aye.
Oh.
Hey, look, don't take this the wrong way, but is Vic all right about you and me? Dancing and that?
I think he looks forward to get me out of the house.
Good. I just don't want to be the cause of trouble between the two of you.
Well, right now, it's about all I've got to look forward to.
Viv, if there's anything I can do for you, I mean it. Anything.
I know, Terry. Thanks.
Warms the heart, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sam, I'm supposed to be running an antiques business. How can I do it in the middle of the Mecca ballroom?
It'd be tricky. I'd say it'd be best off staying here.
And finally, the office.
Hi, Chris.
Anything you may need for the house should be ordered through here.
Right. Well, I think I can find my way around now.
Oh, I'll be eating in tonight, Tina. Let's see what you can conjure up for dinner.
Right.
I'll leave Chris to explain how everything works in here.
Thank you, Dad.
See you later.
I think you and I should have a little chat, don't you?
Oh, I'd like that.
I know exactly why my father's employed you. But don't get any illusions about it lasting.
Really?
As soon as your shock value for Kim's worn off, you'll be out on your ear.
Well, I'd better make the most of it then, hadn't I?
We're two of a kind, really, aren't we?
I'd take some convincing of that, Chris.
Mr. Tate.
Oh, well, now that could cause some confusion. Because your dad's Mr. Tate and all, isn't he? I could call you Mr. Tate Jr., but that's a bit of a mouthful. How about Junior? Or perhaps you already have a nickname that I could use.
I don't think so.
Doesn't Rachel have a nice pet name for you?
You think you really are quite the clever one, don't you? Coming from your family, that's not exactly difficult. But you're stepping into a different league here.
I'll bear that in mind.
If you try and take advantage of your position in any way, pocket the housekeeping, borrow the silver, I'll know. And I'll make you wish you'd never come to this place.
Look, I'm not stupid. I know exactly why I'm here. This is a big chance for me. I'd be daft to blow it for a few quid's worth of cutlery.
Minute you put a foot wrong, you're out. Do you hear me?
Thanks for the chat. But I've got to go and make Mr. Tate's tea now. And I don't want to be any more of a distraction to you.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. Girls like you are 10 a penny.
Do you know, you can be quite masterful when you put your mind to it. I think I'm going to enjoy working here.
Not if I can help it.
We've another group arriving for the barn shortly. I've only just finished cleaning up after the last lot.
Yeah, blocked toilets, broken beds, the works.
Well, you should be glad of the income.
Jan, I know times are hard at the moment, and I could really use some help cleaning and stuff after each group go. We couldn't pay much.
Have I heard you right? Are you offering me a job cleaning your toilets?
Well, it's not just the toilets, so I thought you could use the extra money.
Yeah, well, the day I have to start cleaning toilets is the day I pack everything in.
I thought you said it was the Salvation Army or something.
Sounds more like the Salvation Commandos.
Well, here we all are then. Martin Ryder.
Hello, I'm sorry I stepped in.
Is this where we're sleeping then?
No, it isn't.
No, Darryl, we're sleeping in the barn.
What? For all the cows and that?
No, we cleared the animals out to make way for you.
Welcome to Emmerdale. I'll just take you round.
Thank you.
So, Seth, when are you back at work?
How can you tell the difference?
No, I reckon I've had enough, lad. I never thought that street day went portraits would get better than me.
He's not going back, and that's final.
Yeah, why waste your time protecting Frank Tate's property? You ought to sue him for compensation.
What do you mean?
Well, industrial injuries. You could take him to the cleaners.
He wants taking to loony bin, does Frank Tate. best cleaner this side of the Pennines, and he turns me down. High standard of application's my foot.
So who got the job?
My question entirely.
Hi, Terry.
Hey.
Any Marlock been in tonight?
Oh, not unless they're sitting quietly in a corner.
No, then.
What can I do you for?
Don't tempt me. I've got to go and find our Amanda and tell her that I've just got a job.
What job?
Didn't you know? I'm the new housekeeper at Home Farm.
You? What the heck do you know about housekeeping?
Oh, Betty, you're better off out of it. All that work would be murder at your age. Night, Terry.
Frank, hi. I'm afraid Zoe's out on call.
Good. It'll give us a chance to have a little chat.
Hiya. Mand, I've got something to tell you.
You don't need to tell me. You got my job at Home Farm.
How did you know?
Sam told me.
Did he now?
I don't mind. Lads need me here anyway to keep an eye on them.
I've been dreading telling you.
You're better at all that than me.
I'm not, Mand. I'm out my depth. I'll probably get the sack tomorrow. I can't cook to save my life.
I could teach you if you like.
It'd take too long. I mean, I'd be out before I could do an omelette. There is one way it would work. Is if you do the cooking and I do the dishing up.
What? I didn't think it were you.
Why not? I'd pay you, Mand. Then we'd both have a job. And Frank had been none the wiser.
So the shock's worn off then, has it?
Let's say I'm keeping it under control.
I mean, I wasn't really sure of the form. I suppose I should have come and asked you for a
Emma,
hand.
why have you decided on this all of a sudden?
Oh dear. You're not going to start checking on my prospects, are you?
Why can't you just leave things as they are?
Frank, I don't actually see what this has got to do with you. I mean, we told you about our plans out of courtesy, not for your approval.
Zoe's the most important thing left in my life.
And mine.
And I don't want to see her hurt or used in any way.
What are you saying to me here? That I'm only with Zoe because I want to get my hands on your money?
Emma, it has been known to happen.
I'm sorry for you, Frank. That you've been hurt so much that you suspect everybody that comes along.
I've learned to live with dishonesty and betrayal, and I don't want it happening to her. So how much, Emma? How much does it take to just go away and leave her alone?
What? I think you better leave. And if you really want to make Zoe happy, then it's you who'll stay out of her life.